Hello everyone, today I talk about our Earth. Part 5 about our Earth. Lesson 14, our Earth. You will discover the part of the globe, different areas on the Earth. Now that you know about the Earth, now that you know about the Earth, something will happen. Okay, let's talk about Earth. Region. You know region, right? Sometimes you live in America or South America or Africa. That's a region. An area that has characteristics. Now, characteristics. What's the characteristics on a region? You know it because sometimes you know the planet animals and they are in they're in some places, and that's all characteristics that it is. Now, in this picture, we are America. Well, no, West, West, Southwest. Southwest is the hardest, and Southeast. I don't know what is Southeast, but I know West. Midwest is cold. West, I don't know but Southwest and Midwest. Midwest is cold, and Southwest is really hot. Like you're in a desert region. That region, you can see this one. It's looking hard to read because I have a screen because, for example, I read. Oh wait, that's Norway. Don't you see Norway in the cold part of the region, and you know that it's Norway. Geography. Say you know about the Earth and you want to study geography. Để léo có cái globe xuống. Now sometimes you want to study about Earth, you can go in geography is a club. Like a geography club, you can learn about the Earth. The study and research of the Earth's surface. Sometimes geography has some books about the Earth, globe. Like I have a globe there. See? And a globe and some experiments tools. Like a wedge. Oh, I don't mean a wedge. You will go a wedge. No, a magnifying glass. You can study about the Earth's surface. Cardinal directions. Focusing the direction of north, south, east, and west. The W like William Walker. So I would say these ones look really white. Look, right? This north, east, south, and west. All you don't recognize S because it looks really like the sea the way in Vietnam. The four basic direction of north, south, east, and west. There's some lights. This is the NE. NE is the middle of the wet pole of the NE. And this NE because as you know NE, right? Because this the other direction, but it's really complicated. It needs some like teenagers or grow up to know that. Now this is a complicated one. Immediate directions. Direction between the cardinal directions. Hey, you know immediate right? Like the west and northeast. If we write in common words, this N, W, S, and E, and this N, E, and W, S, W, and S, E. This actually is northwest, and in the middle is W, E, E. And this is southeast. Now this southwest and this northwest. And this equator direction and the wish between a cardinal direction. Okay, just as you know, compass. I don't have any compass here because, sorry, I don't have a compass because I don't buy one. But I do have this compass on my board. But sometimes compass can be really complicated. Some compass can be on the pencil case. Some pencil case have compass. If you know buy one, you want to buy one, you can buy it. Let's talk about equator. An imaginary line around the middle of the earth. Not imaginary friend, imaginary line. Here's the equator. I have a globe here. But I don't have any equator because I don't have a line on it. But I will put the equator on this place. This the North Pole and the South Pole. And here's the equator. Now, the imaginary line around the middle of the earth. When it's the equator, people are figuring it out hot air, like in the desert. But I see equator on warm, not really hot. In the summer, I think you need to take a bath or go to a pool or something because it's really hot. Because I think your bones have like a microwave potato. But anyway, sometimes equator not very hot in the summer. That's because the air outside is really cool and sometimes the air is really a little bit hot. But let's talk about a pole. The most northern of southern poles of the earth. The most northern or southern poles of the earth. Sometimes you know the North Pole is a magnet and the South Pole of a magnet. I have a magnet. Let's put this magnet. Yes, the North Pole and the South Pole, just like the Earth. The Earth is a magnet, and you can know that the pole is. We have the North Pole and the South Pole. The North Pole is at the top, and the South Pole at the bottom. And here's the virtual winding on Earth. That's the virtual winding of the Earth. So you can call it the southern hemisphere. And also, you can know that you get to do this. Actually, this would complicate it because people don't know what's that because some people are trying to do the same way. Okay, you know this is actually a round shape of the Earth. That's a oval shape, and here's the round shape. You can know. Divide. The separate into parts. Now you know bread and butter bread, and you can whip it. That's whip, but this divide. Sometimes you divide 10 into 2. That's 5. But now let's pretend we have a paper, and we use not a knife. A knife can hold you. Scissors and cut it in half. That's divide. The earth is divided because of the equator. And sometimes the equator can have the same idea as the earth because if you divide to it, it can be a northern hemisphere cast. Okay, let's talk about hemisphere. When you know hemisphere, you fall about the ear. Well, you fall about in the ear one, but hemisphere is actually the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Because hemisphere are both same, you know it? Let's talk about box again. If you know the North Pole and the South Pole, you know about hemisphere too. North is a magnet and it's gonna divide. Actually, when you divide back, it can still stick together. But when you divide the Earth, it also can still stick together because of the hemisphere. Because it still keep together. Because whenever you see a line on the Earth, that's crazy. Your imaginary friend tells you. Actually, hemisphere is a half of the Earth that is cut according to the equator. Hemisphere means Earth, and the sphere means a three-dimensional shape. And northern hemisphere is the top pole, and the southern hemisphere is the bottom pole. Now, also when you divide magnet, a magnet is hard to divide because it can still stick. Let it stick onto my bed because my bed is a middle. Hemisphere. Hemisphere means for half, sphere means for three-dimensional shape. Let's go back to the greetings list. Parts of the globe. Northern hemisphere. Wait. Now, parts of a globe. Now, a northern hemisphere, equator. Religion around the equator, you can see this line is equator. Or warm, there is many kinds of plants and animal life. North Pole and the South Pole is up the top and at the bottom too. The South and North Pole region are cold. Animals in the polar region has thick fur. That's also the name for the polar bear. And the southern hemisphere. This is the southern hemisphere. Here's the equator. As the background have some reading the equator. Each region on the Earth has its own landforms and climates. Now how do you know the landform? Landform, you can see that the northern hemisphere is under one countries because the white is the flower because it looks really strange. But this Africa, this Australia because the southern hemisphere is in Australia. The northern hemisphere is really little because I can see the continent because it's really hard to see. I think it's in some places, but I don't know. But still know it. Parts of a globe. Okay. Now, when you see this line, you know it. What is it? It's an equator. And you know that made every life. An equator was warm, and there's many kinds of plants and animal life. The South and North Pole region are cold. Animals in the polar region have thick fur. Rồi, sao có hiểu sao ấy?
Con bị khàn giọng không sao?
Each region on Earth has its own landform and climate. So sorry. That's how I do the climate. And so it's really about if you know what I want. Climate can be cool, it's not like waiting to help with your plants. It's not like hard to no help with your plant. Oh, if you try to bricks, like when you have a two weather combined. Different kinds of regions. Tropical region is near the equator. The tropical region is near the equator, and the desert region actually really far away, and polar region is at the south. And mountain region was at the north, actually north. Actually, desert can be on top of the mountain, but actually not mountains have snow on top. So you don't really need to be worried about snow anyway. So with snowballs, and like your mom. If you ever like your mom, you gotta say, let's go to the reading lesson. Wait for a moment.
Con là mẹ không thích.
Let's go to the reading lesson. Our Earth has many different regions. Each region on Earth has its own landforms, climate, and plant life. Now, you can see the difference in geography lessons. The Earth is divided into lunar and southern hemisphere by the equator. A hemisphere is the half of the Earth, and there's the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. The equator gets a lot of sunlight all year round. Therefore, around the equator, the climate was warm and there's many kinds of plants and animal life. In these regions, the animals need thick fur to protect themselves from the cold. The climate is cold and there's not a lot of plant and animal life. In these regions, well, let's go to the really skill. Compare and contrast. Around the equator, the climate north, south, and north poles. The climate is warm, and at south and north pole, the climate is cold. Now, many kinds of plant and animal life, kinds of plant and animal life. There is not a lot of plant or animal life. Each region on Earth has its own con đường đó nhưng mà không quên cái tên coordinate, a religion. Its own religion. Religion, climate, and plant life. Now, that's great because sometimes you have the bad ideas and the good ideas. I see this a little good idea, and there's the landforms. Có từ religion. Bởi vì con đường đó là con quên cái tên đó.
Nay con bị đặt mũi đúng không?
Vâng. Con dối thật. Con phải cố gắng để nói hộ mẹ.
Chứ lúc nào cũng nghĩ là nói hộ mẹ đau mũi cho em. Nói hộ mẹ, nói để mẹ hiểu biết hơn, nói chia sẻ những hiểu biết của mình với các bạn nha. Ôi giời.